Bus take. I hope this doesn't fuck up. I had to sober up cause I forgot what sober was. I still love getting high, but more so I love getting funds. Do you trust me? Do you know these pedals turn to dust? From time to time it's an illusion and the pedals plugged. And our time is up, but will be is the same as was. Kill me in a way that does, only in the ways that don't matter to me anymore. So detached from skin and bone. When you leave, I lock the door. When I if that's how it goes. People come and go, people came and went. I missed the game and watch, cause I'm too dement. Might forget some shit or might lash out when in distress. I accept my flaws and love myself for all my mess. All of my shortcomings surface when you show short. If I feel old, I have to tear you to the ends of earth. I try to let things go to life, see how they hold the hurt. And it doesn't work, it's the tip of birds. I've gone colder as the years have passed. Older, but I'm not as rash. Bolder, I'm no longer brash. Bullish when I torture wax. Bearish when I see the cracks. Spare my skin to feel the atmosphere of death. I learn to lack things I've done to earn the flag. I had to sober up cause I forgot what sober was. I still love getting high, but more so I love getting funds. Do you trust me? Do you know these pedals turn to dust? From time to time it's an illusion and the pedals plugged. And our time is up, but will be is the same as was. Kill me in a way that does, only in the ways that don't matter to me anymore. So detached from skin and bone. When you leave, I lock the door. When I if that's how it goes, and I'ma lock the door. But you can always knock. We can turn the page, we can't turn back the clock. Some people cause me pain, but pain is how I'm taught. So you can feel the way, but that's not what I want. But what I want versus what I need. Me versus me, my mimic tear fall down my cheek. Don't have to speak, know what you think. Tales from a shrink, back from the brink. Bluffs calling me, just let it ring. Gusts at my back, wind under wings. Dove in my hand, two in the tree. Shirt in the sand, heart on the sleeve. And my blood on the leaves. But there's no need to grieve. No, there's no need to grieve.
You're my everything, my pet rock. I'd do anything to see you smile again. And I don't know when it went wrong. I'm just glad we're still friends. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You're okay, you lived a million years. You'll make it through the day. It all. If it wasn't true, you needed me like I need you.
You rock. You rock. You rock.
You rock.
Let me show you something else. I love you.
Yes.
Okay.
You want to be the master of Eagle Claw instead of me. That's why you want to see me dead.
Slow ride and a gun on my waist. I cop back 4-5, spitting blood in your face. You want that real shit? Well, hold on, let me show it. Never present, not impressive. I propose a Motorola razor wire, run a bad let them stay. I'm out of reach shit. The heavy metal ladies, they don't leave them teethless. Born from the beast shit, on to the T shit. Play around my way, dig is great, make it deep shit. Born with that motherfucking hatred, I hate shit. War from the walls I've been facing, I'm faithless. Needles in the sky, you needing a reason why I come and die. Boy, you ain't about that ape shit, you ain't shit, just face it, you bitch. Boy, you'll come to destroy you with a squad of motherfuckers in the shots when you want it. With no cape on, I aim guns and watch them recoil. Drop them off the chopper block and bring the pop to a boil. Chicken checking on my breakers, motherfuckers a veteran. Nevertheless, I'm under press, got 35 on my leg. And hang a body from the ceiling, leave a bucket underneath. Connect the blood so I can guzzle. ride and a gun on my waist. I cop bad 4-5, spitting blood in your face. You want that real shit? Well, hold up, let me show it. Never present, not impressive. I propose a Motorola razor wire, run a bad let 'em stare. I'm out of reach shit. The heavy metal ladies, they don't even cheap this. Born from the beast shit, on to the T shit. Play around my way, dig is great, nigga.
Beedrill, the poison bee Pokemon. Beedrill fly quickly and
Why does it sound like Pokemon or something?
Your bitch, she saw my face, nose bleeding. Gotta pat my back because I'm bleeding. Do not pat my back, I'm not amazing. Ain't nothing that I but static on the TV. Yeah, this bitch that I nigga wanna be me. Couldn't brush your teeth, couldn't even get a shit clean. I had to use my hand because I ran out of TP. Bitch ass nigga looking like Mr. B6. Hit him with a combo attack. I stack though I'm fat in his summer rack. My old lung intact, I ain't fighting back. So I cannot jack through the do that axe. Stay up insomniac, so I swing the blade like I'm Samurai Jack. I don't watch the gauge, I just go real fast. The DeLorean take me past the palace. Your bitch, she saw my face, nose bleeding. Gotta pat my back because I'm leaving. Do not pat my back, I'm not amazing. Ain't nothing in the attic but static on the TV. Yeah, this bitch that I nigga wanna be me. Couldn't brush your teeth, couldn't even get a shit clean. I had to use my hand because I ran out of TP.
Get that son of a bitch out of my sight.
You wanna fall, motherfucker, when she eat my fist. Hit the mall, gotta build a bitch for your pay. I'm a bomb, Master Chief, source for lieutenant. If you with it, I'm in it. Keep the windows tinted.
Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and check. We're super chill. In Melmige, she's so awesome. Awesome. If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
Hi. Hello.
Drop your-
Hi. Oh shit. Dude, you know what? Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me? Cool. I always start off this stream. I open it up. We listen to songs for about 10 minutes while I get everything set up, which is a lie. I don't do anything productive while you guys are looking at that thing. And then I switch over to this scene, and man, my camera just washes me the fuck out, man. I mean, oh my god. Oh my god. It's got a fucking flashbanged. That's a bit better. Okay. How is everybody doing tonight? We all doing fine on this washed out like a laundromat? What a bar. You should put that in a bar. You should make that a bar in a song. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see you guys as always. This is my favorite day of the week. And it better be your all's favorite day of the week as well. This is a... Hey, whoa! Right out the gate from Renegon. Thank you so much. I got you. Renegon's first of the night. As Renegon just demonstrated for everybody. Thank you so much. You could do skip the line. Like I said, you know, as always, never expected. Always appreciate... Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, hold on. Thank you guys. Wow. We're kicking off... Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second to pull these up. Right out the fucking gate. Thank you guys so much. Okay, hold on. Let me get this Renegon track pulled up. God, thank you guys. Okay, there's the Renegon track. Yeah, thank you guys. Wow. And then, well, hey, Hyrith, how you doing? Okay, we got the Renegon track, and then after that, we got Namdi. And then, you know, our night begins. Thank you all for being here. As always, means a lot. Happy that I can spend this evening with you all. Let's hit it.
Thank
King
you
Theta
for
Productions.
making 29 so memorable. Dropping bombs and use my heart as collateral. Saw this coming from a million miles. So much for all the times you made me smile. Now I'm all
A lot of familiar faces here tonight. There's a lot of people here right out of the gate. I'm pumped.
Spill my thoughts on paper with this pen. I'm not even sad about it. I could tell it's what was best for all of us.
Your favorite reaction?
Let's
go!
Let's
go!
Questioning if this was ever love.
the only reaction streamer I watch, that's pretty good. I'm a cut above the rest. You got a speeding ticket?
Didn't get to say goodbye.
You got a ticket watching my stream. How does that feel?
But that's fine. I wish the little ones a good life. I'm not even sad about it. I could tell it's what was best for all of us. Cut all ties and burn the bridges. Questioning if this was ever love. Thank you for making 29 so memorable. Dropping bombs and use my heart as collateral. Saw this coming from a million miles. So much for all the times you made me smile.
Hey, Vacant, can you do me a huge favor? And actually, you know, I was gonna ask you to DM me your track, but I think you might have already did. That's so beautiful. Thank you. I was having some trouble with the embedded link. Hey, what a way to start the night off. Renegade, this is pretty killer. I really appreciate the sort of single layer of vocals that you've got going on here. Obviously, some layering would have sounded good. It would have maybe given the song a bit of a fuller, thicker sound. But I think that your writing here and your delivery here is super pensive. Very withdrawn and kind of this, you know, delicate in a way. So I think having it be one layer for most of the song is kind of the way to sort of reinforce that kind of like very personal, intimate feeling. So yeah, that's a really great, I like that choice a lot. The super shiny pitch correction, I know that you love doing it, and you know what, I like it here. I think it kind of sounds good with these kind of like glossy pitch corrections over the otherwise kind of raw, kind of stripped back King Theta guitar production. It's a nice clash of textures that I think works pretty well in your favor. And it's, you know, fun to listen to at the end of the day. Super, like I said, super pensive, kind of gentle track, and I think you kill it. This is really good. Mel, did you see Sorcery Fight is ending soon? Dude, yes, Sorcery Fight ends in 5 chapters. I cannot believe everybody's favorite manga, Sorcery Fight, is coming to a close. That's nuts. I saw that news, and I mean, that really rocked my fucking world, man. And also, Renegade, thanks for the $10. We got up next, we got Namdi with Rasta Smoke. Let's hit it. DM's in a second, Mel? Gotcha. I saw that news and thought of you. Thank you for thinking of me. It really means a lot.
I can never fall with my nigga, no imposter. That a nigga brain, I ain't looking like pasta. Try his top when I shoot from my casa. Rasta smoke, don't shoot for the office. Sit lean, better about it. Red beam, not about it. Fuck me, here, climb on it. Sit lean, better about it. Red beam, not about it. Fuck me, here, climb on it. Yeah, flies to raven shit. Good graciousness. The way I just stare in the water, I feel like I'm just causing waves and shit. The way I be playing dollars, it feel like I'm just on the game and shit. My niggas be flaming shit. I can turn a motherfucking Honda to a Hellcat, no. Hellcat, no. Crash that whip, but I'm dressed in all black, no. All black, no. I put the brand switches in all the new clocks. I be just late switching them, but it just take. Never been the one to let you go, I say. Yeah, she go both ways. Never been a tattoo flex my brain, okay. Yeah, she still okay. She be on low key. I be going 4 weeks. She be on both knees. Took a shroom, I peaked. She be all on me. I can never fall with my nigga, no imposter. That a nigga brain, I ain't looking like pasta. Try his top when I shoot from my casa. Rasta smoke, don't shoot for the opposite. Sit lean, better about it. Red beam, not about it. Fuck me, here, climb on it. Sit lean, better about it. Red beam, not about it. Fuck me, here, climb on it. Yeah, flies to raven shit. Good graciousness. The way I just stare in the water, I feel like I'm just causing waves and shit. The way I be playing dollars, it feels like I'm just on the game and shit. My niggas be flaming shit. We hop out, we spray this shit. I can turn a motherfucking Honda to a Hellcat, no. To a Hellcat, no.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is super nice, man. The past couple of tracks I've heard from Namdi have all been really cool. It's just super high energy, heavily saturated, super, just hyper tracks, and I love them. Honestly, I think where this song really shines is this song is a little rough around the edges in terms of the mix, in terms of your vocal delivery here. Everything feels very loose. It feels kind of like heavy impact. Like instead of accuracy, you're just going for like brute fucking force in a lot of these deliveries. And I honestly, I like it. I think it works well in your favor. The saturation that you've got just poured onto here, it's so saturated. I think it sounds nice, especially in this bridge here on the back half. When it amps up even more, it gets real crunchy. I think it does a really good job of translating that energy. And just hitting a cool dynamic flow. I really like how this song is mixed. Like I said, rough around the edges in a good way, and also it's kind of shiny as well. It's like distorted, but also like super bright and poppy and shiny with some of the flows. And speaking of flows, you've got a fucking million of them on here that I think flow nicely between one another. This is killer, dude. I think it's just a lot of fun. As always, you do a great job in providing a super energetic, hyped up track. Don't mind him. He's doing his own thing. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the $20. That was super generous. I appreciate it. And for now, that's all the paid ones. Let's move on. Let's see. Up next, dude, my second monitor, every time I do one of these streams, is just full of just a million fucking tabs. I mean, just so many tabs. I just see a bunch of orange SoundCloud logos all across. All right, let's get smacked down by Love Florent. Hey, Mel, could you turn your mic up a little? Yeah, sure. Is that better? You're quieter than the tracks. I see. Well, maybe I shouldn't be talking over them. Maybe I should let the songs play and I shouldn't talk over them. Anyways, let's hit this Florent track. Too loud. I turned it up just a little bit. Fucking hell. Alright, I turned it a little bit down. You guys are just being mean to me now. It's just right? Wow. Too little, too much, just right. Louder? The cat isn't loud enough? Dude, he is passed the fuck out. I'm not loud enough, Mel. You need to turn me up. Dude. Play a Carlby song in the long couch short you like. Dude, there's a lot of long couch shorts that I like. I've been watching them like all week, or all weekend. Here, I got 2 skips. I know you couldn't see the other one, but I got 2 skips during that song. So let me get these pulled up real quick before we start talking about the Florent track. So I have a Lychee Camp track that was a skip, and then we have a super skip from Carlby. So what I'm gonna do here is somebody name, as always, I've picked so many. Somebody just name a Carl B track they like, and that's the one we'll play. But yeah, I like this Florent track a lot. Honestly, the sound of the song kind of betrays your writing a little bit because you have this super foggy pushed back vocal. You know, the clarity and enunciation is obstructed through the mix. It's super saturated and thick and foggy and way pushed back, especially when you take into account of that super twangy guitar that cuts its way right up to the front of the mix. Your vocals are pushed back, and that twangy guitar in the front. So what's funny is this hook, the song, especially when you consider the hook, it's very brash, it's very confident, it's almost kind of like it almost has this like air of like braggadocio to it, especially when you consider the hook. Like I said, it's very big and confident. So the song sounds maybe a little sadder than it really is. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, you know, it's an interesting contrast. But I like the vocal performance you've got going on here. I like how it plays into the production here. And I just think you've got some nice, catchy writing. The hook is super, super catchy. And then, you know, you give yourself a little verse to expand upon the ideas, and you wrap it right back up with that beautiful hook. This is a pretty killer track, man. I think it plays out well, and I think it's a lot of fun to listen to. All right. Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom. Lower than I ever been. Where is it? Did I already pass it? There it is. I knew that it was on the. My submission for tonight is almost done processing. Oh wow, we gotta stream a fucking 4K music video and stream this stream. You trying to kill me or something? That's crazy. Anyway, you can add other artists. What the fuck? You can add other artists? What the fuck? Since when? Was somebody when were you guys going to tell me that you could do that? Holy shit. That's a game changer. SoundCloud is doing something that was available on every other platform 10 years ago. Hey, thank you, Torva. I got you up after Lychee Camp.
Representing the sexual day.
Rock bottom, lower than I've ever been. Only hanging on for the sake of my friends. 'Cause I got people who depend on me, and a couple bad habits like dependency. Oh, worry about my mom, how she get on without me. I wonder a lot if you still think about me. Only hanging on just to throw me a rope because I feel like I'm drowning. I'm running out of ways to say this. I hate who I've been, need to make changes. I've lost all motivation along with my patience. Too long I have waited. I'm running out of ways to say that I hate myself, ways that I could change. I'm thinking for the best, you and I stay straight. You wouldn't recognize the shell I become these days. Rock bottom, lower than I've ever been. Only hanging on for the sake of my friends. 'Cause I got people who depend on me, and a couple bad habits like dependency. Rock bottom, I'm running out of ways to say I miss away. Get under my...
Always nice when the feature on a song kind of piggybacks off of the chorus. You know, Carl's got that rock bottom, and then Lilac comes in with rock. It's just a nice little touch. I like it. Always satisfying to me.
Rock bottom, lower than I've ever been. Only hanging on for the sake of my friends. 'Cause I got people who depend on me, and
Nice, dude. I love this whole album. The whole Midwest Vignettes project is a lot of fun. But honestly, Rock Bottom is a pretty fantastic track all around. Honestly, because one, so many people are involved. You've got Carl as the main artist. You've got Lilac on the feature. You have Hirosha and Jules on the production here. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts, and it kind of just all wraps up into a super clean poppy Midwest emo track. I really like the writing on this one. Out of the whole Midwest Vignettes project, this writing is probably some of my favorite. It feels kind of like Carl's not only most introspective, but also in a way kind of most defeated sort of, it's not a complete defeat, but it's definitely this sort of stagnancy in, being in Rock Bottom. I think it's a really solid vocal performance. I like the sort of how dynamic the track is, especially when you get the more intense vocals around there. And Lilac does a fantastic job on the feature, and Hirosha's production on this is fucking nuts as always. Now, as you guys know, I always got to plug mine and Carl's podcast, The Long Couch. I'm not logged in on here. I forgot. I guess I'll have to do it. Instead of it autofilling, I'm going to have to type out the whole thing like a fucking caveman. What's a good short? What's a good... Dude, this is a good one.
Instead of having a gun on them, they will have their own personal defense
drink break
drone that will follow them around at all times.
Just something automated, something that they don't have to do.
You don't even have to be in the same room. You don't have to be the one to pull the trigger.
If my submission was listened to,
a lot of comfort
no, it was
is
not
provided to me and my family when, without even having to get out of my bed in the master bedroom, I can hear a burglar get a very precise shot hit right in his spine, paralyzing him for the rest of his life. I hear his now paralyzed body crumple to the floor, and I feel safe.
It's a good thing that you bought the new year model, because the burglar had last year's model, so yours won.
His fought valiantly, but died by my sword.
The future of home defense is now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yeah, Long Couch as always. It's a lot of fun to do. Carl's the brains. I am. What am I? What am I? Carl's the brains. I'm the other thing. Holy shit! Thank you. I got you up next after Torva. I got you up next. Thank you so much. But yeah, for future reference, Seraph provides a decent point here. Oh, I just got here. Did I miss my song? No. If you're not here, I won't play you. So if you ever show up late and you wonder, oh man, did I miss my song? You didn't. Anyways, let's hit it. Lychee Camp, Let's Go Surfing. Official music video. Oh no, not whoops, Seraph. You're totally fine. I was just using you like just to kind of make a blanket statement to everybody else. You're good.
It's a beautiful morning, honey, while the sun is still shining. Wake up, would you like to go with me, honey? Take a run down to
I appreciate that spiel. It's for my cat. He does deserve it. He's had a long day. He works hard. Thank you. Or he says thank you. Thank you so much. a really cute video, man. I like this a lot. Well, one, the song is great. It's got a nice. Can I help you? It's got a super. It's a hard work for him to run the stream all by himself. Yeah, he's actually doing like the soundboard. He's pressing all the buttons. He's controlling. He's doing everything behind the scenes. I'm just the face of the operation. He's really the brains behind it. Speaking of, I need to get the brains behind it out of the fucking way. But no, this is a really cute music video. The song is great. A super nice, summery vibe with it. It's got a super infectious hook. It's a lot of fun. Super bright, fun energy. And Mel is being piloted like a puppet. Yeah, he's really in control. And the music video is a lot of fun. I think that the kids obviously had a good time playing the instruments and shooting it. And it was cute. It was just a really nice, feel good vibe. He's really good at ventriloquism. Yes, yeah. Real catch. This was a super catchy track. But yeah, no, this is pretty killer. All right, and up next we got Old Dogs from Imperial. This is also Torva. So in case you're curious, dude, stay where. His eyes are like drooping. He's so tired, but he won't let himself sleep. God damn it.
Old dogs don't learn new tricks, so this shit's fucking useless. Talking, I don't listen. I'm sucked in by addiction. So because the waves to pass again, it's hard to be my only friend. There's more pain inside my head. I signed the note and leave the pen. I'm the person that you knew. That pain has caused me to forget myself. I'm not feeling new. I'm worn out and I'm overused. Yeah. Fuck that shit, bro. This shit dumb as fuck, bro. Fuck that. Fuck. I just wanna help a person in this world, but I don't wanna be a victim. I could cause a fucking storm or something, throw a volatile person in addiction. I'm a silly motherfucker, swear she gonna ride my dick and then I'm fucking giggling. I don't know the thing to keep it conscious, do some evil shit, I burn a fucking building. She gon' tell me that I'm hurting everybody, but I'm never ever gonna listen. They gon' put me on a fucking poster, never give a fuck what people always thinking. I just need another hit or drink or else I don't think I can kick it. They gon' call me when I'm 10. It matters that they shouldn't never stick to sniffing. Get out of here. The fuck out. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. Hey, what's the fucking point of it all?
All right. This is nice. I know this is a bit of a change of pace from what we've heard from you recently, and maybe that is sort of indicated and shown by the different account that you're submitting through. But I like it a lot. Starting from the instrumental, it's this nice kind of like dampened, slow core kind of lo-fi rock sound, and I like it. It's got a sort of slow moving pulse to it, super dark, super muddy in that mid range. I think it sounds nice, especially kind of in comparison to your vocals here. The sort of switch up and then the sort of loose kind of freeform delivery here, kind of a little meta, sort of breaking out of the sort of confines of the track to sort of maybe speak more directly with the audience. I think it's a good choice. I think it sort of adds this sort of interactivity and more and a higher level of engagement that the song has with the listener. And I think it's cool. I think it does a good job at what you were going for, being that sort of loose flow and the engagement there. And I like it. It's super kind of like dreary and dark, and I think it's cool. And thanks for the $5 as well. Anyways, up next we got Spiel with Eyes. Where did he go? Oh, he's just gone. He got pissed at me that I wouldn't let him on the desk, so he's gone. Up next we got Spiel. You know what? I was talking to somebody earlier today. Sorry to cut you off real quick, Spiel. I promise I'll make it quick. So I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger, we had a family computer and I had an iPod Nano. So I had an iPod Nano, no phone, and I had a family computer with iTunes on it. And so obviously I didn't have money. I didn't have an income. I was a young boy. I had no income. What the fuck? I didn't have a job. I had responsibilities. And so I couldn't buy things off of iTunes. I just had to fucking pray to God that my mom would let me get Paranoid by Black Sabbath, and then getting the live version on accident because, you know, she didn't fucking know what I wanted. But anyways, the point is there was music videos on iTunes. I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's music videos on iTunes that you could buy for like $4. But I didn't have any money. I certainly didn't have $4 to pay for a music video. So I would sit on the family computer and I would watch the 30-second previews of the music videos that I liked just on repeat. Because, you know, you could watch the preview of the music. So I just watched the 30-second previews like all day for hours. I would watch all the Michael Jackson videos. I'd watch all the Weird Al Yankovic videos. I'd watch all the Eminem music videos. I'd watch the Crazy Frog, the guys, just on loop. So did anybody else do that shit? You know what I mean? Like, you didn't even care that it was the same thing every time. I just kept doing it. I don't know. Anyways.
All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
I had the Crazy Frog remix of We Are the Champions by Queen. Damn, yeah, this is pretty fucking incredible. All right, let's get into it. Spiel, this is probably my favorite thing that you've ever sent in. This is probably my favorite thing that I've actually heard from you ever. I think this is kind of because Spiel has a lot of wild ideas, and I know that sometimes you can have so many big, crazy, chaotic ideas that it can sometimes be kind of hard to tame them, kind of be hard to consolidate and condense and refine those ideas into something maybe a little more palatable, a little more marketable. This is kind of like the peak of all of the ideas that I've heard from you in their top form. I think that this super heavy, crunchy, industrial sounding production that you've got going on here is some of the most fun and infectious that we've heard from you. It's got a super low rumble, as Hirosha put it. It's got this Looney Tunes anvil fucking sounding snare that I think is integral to the song. It's killer. And then also you have these super huge group vocals starting in the beginning and kind of lit littered throughout the track that make the track super anthemic. It feels super big and awe-inspiring and massive, and you know, immediately you latch onto that super big, wide group, all eyes on me. You know, the listener latches onto that. They remember that. They want to sing along with something with that energy. You kill it. I think that it's a super aggressive song, and I think that it's really, like I said, just kill it. This is probably my favorite thing that I've ever fucking heard from you. This is great. This is a good song. And also thanks for the $5 as well. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. This is fucking killer. That live would go crazy. I agree. I think that see, with a song like this, because the thing about performing live non-band tracks, right? Oh, this song would go live. Go crazy live. Well, yeah, sure. It's because the instrumental is already like, that's just playing through like that's playing through just like Ableton Live or some shit. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about the consistency and conciseness of instrumentation being played live. So if you want this song to go hard live, what do? You turn that shit up. You take the volume knob, or you take the volume knob on the soundboard and go, you turn that shit up. And then you just scream as hard as you can into the microphone, and you call it a day, and it's a killer track. Anyways, up next, we are out of paid submissions for the time being, so we're going to move on to just fucking randomizing that shit. Big old roulette wheel. Don't put all your money on black. Let's do it. We got Soroki with Fetch Quest. Kind of a demo. I don't know. Hey! Thank you, Sarah, so much. I got you up next. I appreciate that. I'm going to grab that while we listen to the Soroki track. Let's do it.
Soon you'll just be back again. You really don't know that's what you want. You gotta get it go. Let go and condemn my life, but never try to change a thing. So we feed this cycle. Was it always I think I get it. Found a little life where for a while burn it down to the wire. I can't forget it. Don't smile, tell me take your time. Can't keep doing this. Fetch quest.
Wait, so who's involved on this track, Misty? Because this was Misty's a Mismerk submission. Is this everybody involved in the track?
I'll get you what you want.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I know it's not enough. I'll get you what you want.
Can you guys believe I'm drinking a cold brew coffee at 8:30 p.m.?
It's not. I'ma make a whole new track, then I'll change it. Face it, why do I bother anyway? Pick it up, drop it off, look around, find another. Pick it up, drop it off, look around. Fuck, gotta try out, brute force motivation. You wouldn't drew your heart out, don't erase it. Pick it up, drop it off, look around, find another.
Sleepless for the week. I just love coffee, man.
I think I get it. Find a little laugh where for a while burn it down to the wire. I can't forget it. But the sun smile, tell me take your time. Keep doing this. I think I get it. Find a little laugh where for a while burn it down to the wire. I can't forget it. Break the sun smile, tell me take your time. Keep doing this. Fetch quest.
All right, this is such a talented group of people. I think you guys have a super great synergy together. I know that I hear a lot of tracks from one of you all that kind of have the others kind of coming in doing additional work, and honestly every single time it just sounds like one person has made it. I think you guys work really well together, and all the differences between the work that people have put in, pretty seamless. One, I love the vocals on this, super soft, super gentle, and I think they flow super nicely into those synths. I love this pop sound. I think it's really nice. It's just ear candy all throughout. We only yell at each other all the time. Hey, but it produces a good product. Everyone knows. I mean, look at the greatest musical acts of all time. Look at the Beatles. When the Beatles recorded Abbey Road, they fucking hated each other. And that album is fucking perfect. So, you know, there's a lesson to be learned from that, which is that you should hate your closest collaborators and you'll make the best music of your life. That being said, this is fantastic. I really love it. These super harsh synths that come in here towards the end that almost kind of sound like electric guitar sound fantastic. The textures on this are super dynamic and they're a lot of fun to listen to. And god damn, this song is catchy as hell. I love it. This is just super fun, bright pop. It is electric guitar. Really, it kind of sounds like a synth. I thought it was a synth. It kind of sounded like one. Rumors by Fleetwood Mac? Exactly! There was some heavy fucking drama going on in Fleetwood Mac when they dropped Rumors, and that song, I mean, that album, once again, is gorgeous, all right? There really is a lesson to be learned from this. You all should be taking notes. I'm giving you guys, I mean, $1 million advice for free here. It's up to you whether or not you take that advice and you make it applicable to your life, because I'm only doing it once. And that is something for which you should be grateful. $1 million or dinner with melmige. So you're saying I need to be more mean to Soroki? Yeah, sure. Hey, if it produces another song like this, go for it, champ. Supportive dad advice. Dinner? That's what I'm saying. Dinner with melmige? Because here's the thing. You could take the $1 million. Or you could have dinner with me. And you wouldn't gain any knowledge that would maybe lead you to making a larger sum of money than the previous $1 million, but it would be really fun. It'd be like a really nice hour and a half. So. Anyways, Seraph, someday we'll be free from our chains. Let's do it.
Mom, what was like your favorite memory of me when I was growing up? That's not embarrassing. Or just like something funny.
I like the Olive Garden breadsticks. I don't work at Olive Garden anymore. That was forever ago.
He used to love to dance, and then I don't know if you remember about like hitting like the nene. We used to do that like at
Hitting the nene? What the fuck?
with the other kid when you guys were like little Fortnite things.
The part you read me like a book.
That's not embarrassing. You were good at it. You were so good. You used to love to dance. I used to love to watch you dance.
I wasn't really good at it.
Oh, really? You were just
Olive Garden's secret, you know?
definitely.
I know a couple, but I don't know if they're secrets. It's just things you pick up from working there. I can tell. I can tell you a secret about Olive Garden after this song. I'll hit you with a deep cut. No, do they really treat you like family? It depends. Is your family abusive? They were... I've worked at worse places. I've worked at worse places than Olive Garden. Maggot Brain is a good cut. That's a good reference on Wicca. Listen, Olive Garden's food is good, it's just overpriced. Big difference. guys really won't let go of that unlimited breadsticks. The thing about Olive Garden is, first of all, the Olive Garden I worked at was very professional. They ran that shit like the Navy. And the thing is Olive Garden's food, I'm not going to be a hater just because it's a chain restaurant, not real Italian food. Olive Garden's food is really fucking good. It tastes great. It's just too expensive. You know what I mean? It's just too much. And, we'll talk about the Serif track, and while I pull up the next one, I'll give you a little bit of tidbits of working at Olive Garden here. Serif, this is pretty killer. I really love this atmosphere. It's super spacey and kind of futuristic with those... anytime you mention something being remotely organized, I get deja vu. You did this even last stream. Please stop. I don't even know what we're talking about here. I think you're going fucking crazy, actually. Jesus. I love the way this sounds. Sorry, I caught a whiff of just something that... a smell that I just disagreed with. But it's great. I really love the super spacey, futuristic arpeggios that you have going on in the background. They're super subtle, but I think they do a really good job of expanding upon the atmosphere. I was crazy once. But other than that, you have a nice, super slow-moving, kind of like slacker rock sound, and I think it's really cool. You build up a super textured and dynamic atmosphere that I think is super easy to get lost in. I think that the voice clips of you and your mom, I think, do a good job of throwing in a narrative there, whether it be loose or not. You have that narrative to kind of latch onto with those vocal clips, and I think they do that much more for expanding upon the concept of your song. This is pretty cool. I really like this a lot. I think it sits at a pretty good length, and it's just really fun to listen to. This is nice. But here's the thing about all of it. And here's the thing about working at any restaurant. I don't know if any of you guys... I worked on the line. I mostly did... I primarily did saute. Because I was good at it. That's what I felt most comfortable at. I was fast at it. That's when you're making the chicken marsala, the chicken scampi, the shrimp scampi, all of those dishes. And so the thing is here's the issue when you're working on the line. I cared about the work that I put in, or out of paid submission school. I cared for the work that I put in because I wanted to provide, I was proud of my work. I took pride in it. I wanted to make good food. I was good at it. So I figured, let's make some good food. But there's a certain element of working, at a restaurant where it sounds awful, but part of you in the back of your head, when you're making the food, part of you knows that you're not the one eating it, right? Like all of us on the line, we are making the food. We knew that we weren't the ones eating it. And so there's a little less care put into it, right? You don't even see the faces of the person that you're serving it to. So I would say my biggest Olive Garden secret, and it's not really a secret, you could probably just guess this. The biggest thing about working in a restaurant is that a lot of the times the food that you eat it's made kind of half-assed. It's made to the bare minimum. Like, for example, when you're cooking chicken on the grill, a lot of the times the people working on the grill, all they cared about was whether or not that chicken, that steak, or that salmon temped at the right temperature. As long as it temped at the minimum temperature, it's good. Send that shit out. So, and it sounds bad, but yeah, when you are not making the food, you don't even meet the person that is eating the food you're making. There's a sort of subconscious desire to put less care into it because it doesn't affect you. You know what I mean? You get paid the same amount either way. And so that's probably what I would say is the biggest kind of the secretive thing about working in a restaurant is the people making your food probably don't give a shit about the quality of it. As long as it is edible, they'll serve it. I cared. I really wanted my food to be the best possible. I wanted it to be something that I would eat, but not everyone had that mentality. And there were some days where I had off days. I was tired, and I just kind of did the bare minimum. I get it. You know what I mean? But to be fair, Olive Garden and the greater Darden Corporation, not a bad company to work for. It was a decent time. Were the breadsticks good? Way too fucking salty for me. Breadsticks were way too salty. Mel needs to bless every piece of food that leaves his kitchen, like how they bless kosher food. Anyways, all I know from Scoob. Let's do it.
Forget who you are.
I love telling stories about my life that no one cares about. Answer my other question. Oh, sure, I'll read it. Now that Sorcery Fight's ending.
She said that she loved me, I know she don't. My head is spinning around just like a merry-go. All this keep me going, it's all I know. Stuck inside my head, but I'll never show. She said it's been going on, but I don't feel a thing. Can't trust anyone, cause I don't know they're bound by a string. And you know where time is going, cause you treat me like a flame.
I could recommend you so many manga. I used to run an anime account on Instagram with 15,000 followers. I've read a lot of manga. That Kingdom Hearts sound is in every single one of Scoob's tracks. It's sort of like a watermark almost. That's a good idea, April. You're right. That will happen. When you implement the Kingdom Hearts sound, do you pitch it in order for it to match the key of the instrumental, or do you just throw that shit in willy-nilly? Like, are you fine-tuning that pitch to make it match the key, or are you saying, dude, it's a memorable sound, that's really all I need? Your thoughts on Demon Slayer training arc? You think they're milking it and should have gone straight to Infinity Castle? Here's a... I mean... No, I think it's fine because... Honestly, I think that there's this kind of weird thing that's been happening recently with anime where a lot of shit is cut out. Like whole chapters are just kind of being omitted from adaptations. And so honestly, I'm okay with a bit of a slower pace rather than it being rushed. Like, sure, they could have gone straight to it, but... And listen, I don't really care that much about Demon Slayer in the first place. Not my favorite series. But that being said... I think that it maybe was a little overdone, but I'm okay with it because I would rather that than rush. Between the two negatives, I would rather it not be rushed. But I don't really, Demon Slayer, it's whatever to me. I don't really care too much about it. Scoob, this is great as always. I always stick with romance anime dials. Mel, are submissions closing anytime soon? No, submissions will probably be open for another 45 minutes to an hour, maybe. It just depends on how the night goes. There's been a lot of people here, so we'll see. Hey, listen, some anime use CGI and it looks good. It's just a lot of the time it's the result of a lack of budget, and so it doesn't look good. Scoob, this is killer as always. I really love this. Super bright and sparkly as always, and I think that your vocals are great as well. I don't know, it's super... Hey, thank you, Wook. I got you up next. I think it's super catchy as always. Honestly, maybe one of your catchier hooks. Like the second time around that I heard it, I was already grooving with it. I already feel like I knew the words, and it was a lot of fun. This is killer as always, and I don't know. I'm always super stoked to hear a Scoob track because Scoob is one of those people that a long time ago developed a sound that was very true to themselves, and because Scoob kind of caught on to that goal early on, it's just been years of refining and refining and refining and refining and boiling that decided upon sound to be its best possible, the best it can be. Scoob doesn't miss. Hirosh is right. I'm not really much of an anime watcher anymore. I used to watch a lot of anime, realized how time consuming it was, and so I pretty much only read manga. A couple years back, somewhere along the way, I decided that I liked reading manga more than I liked watching anime, and so I'm with PJ. I pretty much just read manga. I don't really watch a lot of anime anymore. I used to, but You're 6 of making the same song but slightly better. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Don't misconstrue my words like that. Anyways, we've got another Onwuka freestyle. Always a nice little breather in the stream where we just get to listen to Onwuka spit some bars off the dome. Let's do it. Hey! Thank you, Departure. I'll get you up next. I appreciate the kind words, though. I promise I wasn't saying that.
Chillin' with the baddie, chillin' with the baddie. What we do when we in the street, kicking like candy. Watch her pull her panties, quicker than a handy. I got the green and the mommy just like a veg of Sammy. We posted up smoking like a candy with the Mr. Tranny. And speaking of whips, I wanna be in front of a phantom like Danny. But bag it to the baddie, and then bag it to the baddie. Can't tell if she loves me or phantom me, just like Annie. And you know these boys be cheaper than a Camry. But like Ronda be a Nigerian baller just like Cam be. And I'm spitting
there
like
it is.
an rock if you know what I'm talking about. Cause I got more bars than Zanny. Yep.
Turn us back
Shout
on the
out to
anime
Raquel
family.
Game
I'm still in the group
Stars,
chat.
Zelda,
I'm still
Zelda
there.
Beats, man. Help me freestyle. Let's go.
Here, I got a question for you, Anwuka. Great freestyle as always. I got a question for you. Are these like planned? Like, do you say, "Oh, today I want to make one freestyle, please," or do you just kind of like hear something and you're like, "Okay, time to record, time to just hop into it"? Like, how much sort of premeditation goes into these freestyles? That's what I want to know. Because as always, they're a lot of fun to listen to. I think it's nice hearing people freestyle. Because I think there's kind of like a beautiful flawed aspect of freestyling. It's going to be a little choppier. It's not as well thought out because a lot of the time it's just, off the cuff. But I think there's a lot of personality that shines behind it because you're just getting that spontaneous Anwuka. Just what comes to mind first. He hits record and the spirit possesses him. That's my favorite answer. That's what I sure would like to have to be the case. DM'd you some recommendations, buddy? That's what I like to hear. I'll be checking them out, and then if I see any awful recommendations, I'm gonna call you out live on stream. I hope you're aware of that. That's what. If you DM me, that's express permission for me to share those DMs on stream and make fun of you. But yeah, Wuka killed it, man. I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. The one that happened, you hear that tape and some bars popped in my head. Thought about it, that's where I get out of my brain. That's fair. Okay, so there's kind of like I have a loose concept here, a starting point, and see where I can go from there. I respect it. Anyways, up next, we got Departure and Jasmine Smoke. All you gotta do is say yes. Let's hit it. Anwuka cooked very hard methinks. Oh yeah, everyone like the stream if you want to do that. I keep forgetting to ask you guys. Everyone like the stream right now. Or I ban you all from the chat. Mods, ban everybody if they don't like it. What if I didn't like the stream? Then I'm stuck. I have no more options. My mods have turned against me. Where's favorite the Discord link? That's what I'm wondering. Spit some freestyles on the beat. This is a house track. I don't know if I can just freestyle over a house track. I can freestyle over like a boom bap or lo-fi beat. I could do that maybe. I mean, I know I freestyle. I'm being like sheepish. I freestyle in the car every day. Boom Bap has the same flow with every... That's a crazy thing to say. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to call you out. That is just so wrong. So incorrect. And that ballroom crash, oh, this is so gay. Maybe I'm uneducated. What's gay about a ballroom crash? That's not even a rhetorical or a joke. I'm curious. Hit me with it. Educate me. Barn Crash, Diva House, Queer Club Scene. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for bridging those gaps for me. Education might listen. It's not a Melmige Monday unless we all leave the stream at the end of the night having learned something new. Maybe, I mean, I don't even have to be the one to provide that new information. Maybe someone out there in the chat is saying, hey, I've got something that's relevant that I can share. And we all kind of, you know, learn something new. We're a little bit enlightened. More so than we were before the stream, at least. That's you spelled education wrong, by the way. Viewing one Melmige Monday stream is better than a degree in music. You heard it here. That, you know what? It's a Melmige Monday stream is field work. You're out in the field. That's first-hand experience. You yourself are becoming a primary source by engaging with Melmige Monday. You can't get this anywhere else. I'm selling you $1 million advice for free. Gathering of musical scholars. You know, here's the thing. There's something to be said about a DIY scene, right? Because here's the thing. People, so I have a friend, Thayer. Period. I don't know if you guys. I'm sure some of you might know Thayer. But Thayer is a good friend, known him for a while, and beyond that is an incredible fucking producer. Incredible fucking producer. And so I interviewed Thayer a while back for the channel. I thought it would be a lot of fun. It was. Go watch that interview if you're interested in what Thayer does. But Thayer has a degree in audio engineering and music production. And so I asked Thayer if that degree had any bearing or semblance or importance on his process of creating music. Maybe the knowledge he has, maybe his market, just anything that has. And honestly, and Thayer told me that really the degree didn't change much. Thayer's success as a musician, he does not attribute a whole lot of it to his degree. Now, I'm not saying that's a blanket statement and not to get a degree and not to pursue an education in music. If that's your passion, you should just do it individually, DIY by yourself. But it's not a requirement. You know what I mean? It's not, you don't have to go get that degree in music if you want to learn more about it, if you want to become proficient in the skills necessary to make the music that, you see in the abstract thoughts in your brain to make it come to life. So just something to keep in mind. I remember Thayer telling me that, and I kind of just thought that was a bit of a profound statement. Thayer going to school for presumably 4 years overseas to get this degree that he feels doesn't even really find a lot of use in his musical career success. Just something to think about. It's just an interesting perspective that was shared with me that I thought was, sort of imperative to share with you all. That being said, getting back to departure. Nobody should be educated to drop out of school. That's exactly what I said. That being said, I like this sound a lot. It's kind of like this sort of thin, kind of crisp house sound that I think it's got a really cool drum groove throughout the entire track that I think holds up and supports the track really well. I like the vocal chops and the samples. I think that they sound really nice. And everything just has a really nice, consistent flow and bounce. It's super easy to just kind of listen to as long as it is. It's 5 minutes and 25 seconds. But honestly, any length that this song was, I would feel like it was appropriate because it's such an intentional and calculated groove that I just think it sucks you right in. This song sounds great. I like the sound of it a lot, and as always, Departure comes in with some super unique production that I don't hear in a lot of other places. If you stop gambling, you won't hit the jackpot. 99% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big. Anyways, we got Vacant with Hyde. Let's do it. I have returned. Welcome back. We all missed you very much. Everyone was talking about how much they missed you. See?
Could I decide your fate for us? I knew this would be the case. Love is hard when you don't trust. I'm trapped and afraid. Wish my emotions were a world without you, and I can admit
Hi Mel. Hey, when you want to discuss the artist switching genres thing towards the end, yeah, I'll work that into the conversation at some point because it's an interesting question. Man, this has been a pretty populated stream. This is probably the most viewers we've had throughout a stream in a while. Super cool. Thanks for being here. Always pretty stoked about it. Nice. You know, I looked up to the left here at my third monitor, and I'm just now realizing how fucking messy and disheveled my stream layout actually is. That shit's all over the place. I can't even believe that. I was not paying attention. I didn't think about it enough. Wouldn't have it any other way. All right, yeah, Vacant. This is pretty nice, man. Super sad, down, dejected track. You know, very obviously kind of diving into these concepts of separation and, you know, departure from this relationship and sort of the aftermath and coping from it. And I think you do a good job translating those emotions as well. Your vocal delivery here is super kind of like strained and tired. And you know, that kind of like raw emotion is sort of being wrapped up in this super shiny, crisp mix that I think for the most part does work pretty well with what you've got going on here in the production, primarily being, you know, that piano. And I really like the string arrangements that you've got on the back half of the track. I think it adds this sort of kind of cinematic, dynamic sound to the track. And I think it wraps things up nicely, kind of taking those emotions and kind of finalizing them, giving them a sort of conclusive feeling there at the end. Well written and well performed. And I do like the production on it quite a bit. This is killer. I'm so sorry. Have you submitted this stream before? I'm having a hard time remembering. I don't feel like I've heard a lot from you. I know your name. I don't know if I've heard a lot from you. Anyways, moving on. Let's see here. We got Hyrith with No, I Haven't. Okay, I thought that this was the first time, but I wasn't sure. I feel like I do my best to recognize kind of like first time submissions because, you know, I enjoy having people that have never been to the stream join the stream, and I hope that I can provide an experience in which, you know, you guys want to come back. Essentially, you know, you submit a song to the stream, and hopefully we see you again next week. You know what I mean? So Anyways, we got 3:30 from Hyrith, PM or AM. That's up to your interpretation. Let's hit it. Melmige forgets every single one of us after he extinct. I have 0 object permanence. I turn off the stream and I just forget everything.
There's cracks in the pavement I've been walking on. Hold me up outside. I've been waiting for so Don't get annoyed when this morning was fine. Keep your hold on me, leashing me tight. Person that I am is no worse than no one I was. Somewhere in the winter I lie, but they wait too long. The part of me died. I'm hosting funerals, 'cause partly is by, so you can watch my body decay right in front of your face. And I'm checking my list just to remember your name, though it's partly inspired. It's hard.
Oh boy.
Go to sleep, my tears. Not like I could, yeah. Pull me out of here. I'm in a hole of regret. Don't hide like my fear. I'm not over it yet.
Hyrith, when am I going to do an interview? When am I interviewing you? That's the real question that I have to ask you. This is killer. I really like this a lot, and I like the direction you're going with this as well. Because honestly, this is maybe, I know that your songs are always heavy with a special use of these super heavy 808s and these super crunchy and saturated synth and guitar and key passages. But honestly, out of the tracks that you have sent in, this one definitely feels the most grounded in like a sort of alternative rock sound. Something a little more instrumental oriented, something a little more organic sounding, for lack of a better phrase that I can't think of right now. But I like it a lot. As always, this super heavy, dreary sound is super powerful and super energetic in certain ways, and super kind of like depressed and sort of withdrawn in others. And I think it sounds great. I think that the sort of low guttural tone of your vocals sounds super great over these crunchy guitars. And I like how saturated everything is. Like I said, I think that there's a couple subtle differences in this track that I would maybe find in other songs of yours. And they're all welcome changes in my mind, and I think you do well over them. And of course, the guitar solo there at the end is it's fun. It's a kind of fun way to wrap up the track. Yeah, it's nice. Plot twist: Hyrith will interview Melmige. Listen, I tried to do, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I tried to do a Q&A, and it wasn't bad, but I think that I don't know. I think that I was maybe under a live interview. Like a live interview of me, or a live interview of me interviewing somebody else. I've played with the ideas of interviewing people live and just kind of saving the VOD as the video, kind of maybe trimming where I needed to. But I think that I would prefer to keep interviews privately recorded and then edited and posted later, because I think it takes a lot of pressure off of the interviewee. I don't want to put somebody in a position where they feel an unnecessary pressure to answer in a particular way, because I've had moments during interviews. It's not often, but sometimes I'll have a moment with an interview where the person that I'm talking to needs a second to think. Maybe they don't really understand the question at hand, because my questions can get super convoluted and multifaceted, and my questions are over the top, and that's on purpose, but sometimes you need a second. So I don't want to put somebody in a position where they can't really gather their thoughts immediately, and then they're live on the air when that happens. That being said, I've said this before, but I've never interviewed anybody and it went poorly. I've never had an interview that went poorly. Everybody I've interviewed has done a great job. So I've never, fortunately, I've also never interviewed somebody where I was like, man, that was just a bad interview. Maybe I'm just good at picking them, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, we have a submission from 44 milligrams, donation from Shrimp, Try Not to Cry challenge, difficulty medium. Anyways, let's do it. Dr. House Medical Doctor. Dr. Wilson, Lymphoma Freestyle Emotional.
Yo. I got all these words in my head, backpack on my shed. I go to school, and I don't listen to my teachers because knowledge is...
Another anti-teacher song. I probably spent an hour thinking per question. Now, I have had interviews that were a lot of fun for me, because, I'll wait.
Now in the mix with Dr. House.
Got me wearing a hat because I'm the Hat Man.
Did I really just forget that melody?
I really appreciate that this is, take this as you will. I'm just making a statement here. This is not an opinion, but I do think it's quite something that this was worth $5 to you. I'm not saying that as a negative or positive thing. I'm just saying this was $5 to skip the rest. What is there to say about this? Another sort of checkpoint in the Shrimp saga, the Dr. Shrimp saga. I guess Dr. House now. This was a little more chaotic than the other ones. This one, I think, had a lot of switches. I think this one couldn't stay in one place for too long. It had to keep diverting away. And so this might be the most chaotic yet, just because of that reason. A lot of fun little Easter eggs in this. Man, if you listen closely, you could hear some things that you might recognize. You might learn something new. I mean, I like it. I do. Like, that's not even a bullshit thing. I like it. I think it's well made. I think it's goofy, and a lot of fun. Dr. Shrimp Industry Plant. I have kind of been hearing murmurs. I've been hearing whisperings in particular underground music circles, social circles. I've been hearing whispers that Dr. Shrimp might be an industry plant. See, Dr. Shrimp is managed by somebody whose name I won't name, but Dr. Shrimp was allegedly picked up under grassroots promotion and managed by somebody that is an A&R for Atlantic Records. But Dr. Shrimp is saying that Dr. Shrimp's all DIY, Dr. Shrimp's grassroots, Dr. Shrimp's never even heard of a label before. Fuck the industry. But I'm hearing industry plan allegations might be true. Just something to keep in mind. Something to consider going forward. Is this the cover art of an amateur? Is this the cover art of an amateur? I didn't think so. I'm not funny as I think I am. Black Knight 2 from Saturn's Construct. Rough demo. Let's do it. Dr. House Dominican. Dr. Shrimp is actually Dr. Dre. It's in the name. I mean, they're both doctors. Does Dr. Shrimp have a PhD? MD? What is Dr. Shrimp a doctor of? Some old kitty code vibes on the experiment. Like Speeding Bullet to Heaven? I feel so small and far away. I feel like I'm all the way down here, man. I mean, so much of this is just not me. I've got a bad habit of looking over here when I talk to you guys because the chat's over there, but the camera's right here. This is an eye contact thing. I'll do my best not to break eye contact going forward from now on. Is this better? Does this make you feel safe? Hell yeah. We've been hearing your space. I know that we heard some space stuff. Oh no, AI has taken over Mel's state of mind? Huh? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? There's no AI here. There's no AI involvement in the Melmige Monday Studios production studios, one of the two. This is killer, man. I like this a lot. The super warbled vocal mix, your sort of trademark when it comes to vocal mixing, is really cool. I like the super ambient sound that you've got going on here. Those strings really do a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of the melodies. And as always, you've got a story going on here, and maybe sort of the vocal mix obstructs some of that story, but I think that it's a stylistic thing, and I think it works in terms of the aesthetics that you're going for. And you read these lyrics, and you can paint that imagery there. You can get a good idea up in your noggin. You can make the apple red and spin it, should you please. And this is pretty killer, man. I like it a lot. Okay. I might have cooked. Be more confident in yourself. You did cook. That's the difference. You did cook. Okay. Next, we got Moogie Zora with a cover of Astrid by Glaive. Oh, from 3 years ago. 3 whole years ago. This is a deep cut. This shit's some old music. Yo, yeah, Glaive. Anyways, I gotta get a couple things in order. I feel like I don't have everyone's songs pulled up, and I feel like that could pose problems down the road. Anyways, let's do it. I'm gonna sneeze. Holy shit, I can feel it coming from a mile away. Told ya. Did you get my link? I sure did.
Gave you everything I ever had, even my sweater. My mood is always shitty like North Carolina weather. Saying that you're better than my ex, but have you met her? This girl named Astrid, never knows what's happening. She does whatever all her friends won't do, it's without asking. And I don't wanna grow up to be alone in a mansion. Friends don't really like her, oh my god, I can't imagine. This girl named Astrid, never knows what's happening. She does whatever all her friends won't do, it's without asking. And I don't wanna grow up to be alone in a mansion. Friends don't really like her, oh my god, I can't imagine. Tell me, do you reminisce about me of the past? I'm stuck inside my head, should be stuck inside my back. Saying all this shit about me, call me this and that. Everything that works for me never seems to last. Oh my goodness gracious, I've never been good at all the cheap flirtations. I feel like a puppet control animations. I've never been good at holding conversations. This girl named Astrid never knows what's happening. She does whatever all her friends won't do, it's without asking. And I don't want to grow up to be alone.
There's some extra for the next person. You're paying 1 cent of the next person who donates. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it a lot. You know, maybe it's the nature of it being a cover, but I feel like this is the most clarity and depth we've gotten to your vocal delivery, Moogie Zora. And I know that this is an old song, but still, I feel like a lot of the time when I listen to your songs, you know, you have these super folky, ethereal, sort of trancey acoustic instrumentals, and so as a result, your vocals kind of match that energy. Your vocals are light and soft and airy, and they're super roomy and watery in some cases, and so even if it's an older track, it's nice to hear a bit more of a grounded, drier vocal from you, just because it's something different in terms of vocal delivery. I have heard the Glaive song before. I can't really remember exactly how it sounds. We got Mr. Beast over here, very generous, dude. Everyone dreams. Everyone's biggest career dream is just getting one generous giveaway from Mr. Beast and living off that for the rest of their lives. Mr. Beast, if you're out there, send me some fucking money, man. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, no, I like it a lot. I think it's a lot of fun, and you know, it's old, so it's a little flash from the past. He's in your chat. Yeah, dude, I bet Mr. Beast watches my. I bet Mr. Beast, the arguably most recognizable person on the planet, watches Melmige Monday every Monday. I bet. His tail blocked the camera for a brief second. Don't bite the XLR cable. You have no idea what that'll do to you. You have no fucking clue. My other one is broken because of you. My other one is short-circuited because of you. If they don't make this beat in 10 minutes, I will lock it. I should do Mr. Beast challenges, but because I'm broke, you don't get any. There's no incentive to do it. Like, there's no incentive to like win. I'd be like, you're going to sit in this locked room with a stranger you don't know, and you guys have 7 days to make a whole album together. And if you do it, if you guys make an album together, I get the distribution rights to it. I own the masters to it. There's nothing you get out of it. There's no incentive, but you're going to do it. I'm kind of like the bad Mr. Beast. Not evil, just like poorly managed. I'm like Mr. Beast with no money. Anyways, we got Actually, I don't know, the Mr. Broke. That's a really hurtful but great suggestion. So yeah, next person only has to donate $4.99 instead of $5 because of that extra cent. Like a dunce.
Making up my plate, got a fake, now I'm on a double date. Got a bitch on my lap, but she 40 and a steak. Got some cake, bounce around like a quake. Drop a couple 12s off at the park that we skate. Make another bitch like the chicken off my plate. Listen to the words that I'm saying, I'm a super saiyan. Kill a couple guns with a blunt, and I'm super listen. Innovating, changing up the style of a genre. Now I'm aggravating, make a couple bitches bow. Now we made call a motherfucker running around town. Boom, make it loud sound, didn't give a fuck how. Got a couple 22, shoot it at the crowd. Now yeah, I'm feeling proud now. Give me anyone and I'll take them down, sliding on your home now. Feeling like I'm Sonic, shit, providing weapons, speed and facts. Smoking on some crunch, just amount of game over connect. I'm over a train, will you come around? If you say you choo choo, will she then come to town?
Hey, Sin, how you doing? I need to figure out how to get vocal effects like this. Pitch your vocals up. That's like pretty much. I mean, if you want like that buzzy, high pitched sound, yeah, just pitch your vocals up, and that should be like most of the heavy lifting there. As far as I'm aware. Sorry I'm late. Hey, no such thing as late to Melmige Monday. You just show up when you can. We're in a lot of different time zones. I know that some people are in time zones where it's like fucking 4 or 5 a.m. Then how do I tune to make it on key? Well, there's a couple different ways to do that. The easiest way is to pitch up the beat with it. But if you don't want to pitch the beat up, then there's maybe more nuanced and technical ways. It's 2:30 a.m. for me right now. 2 a.m. Damn, it's 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over here. You guys, it's fucking late. It's the next day for you guys, dude. Rose got a new job. Rose isn't home right now. I'm sure you guys have felt like there's been an absence of energy in the stream, and it's because she hasn't been here to come say hi. Rose got a new job. She's at work until 1 a.m. She gets off work at 1 a.m. That's fucked. That's not okay. But anyways, this is a lot of fun. It's super intense, super fast, but your vocals fly past us at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So I feel like sometimes it's hard to keep up. But it's a fun kind of over the top, indulgent, kind of like clubby song in a way. The lyrics are very kind of within those aesthetics, within those kind of like little narratives. I think it's a lot of fun. I think y'all are actually genius. Dude, there's one of the best things about this stream. Great song. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't know why Katy Perry is the cover art. One of the best things about the Melmige Monday stream is, here's the thing. I believe I have been doing this long enough to where I truly do believe that I'm qualified to commentate and give advice and talk about music. I do. I believe that I'm qualified to do that. That being said, there are a lot of people that come and go in this chat that know a lot about making music. A lot of people here know more than I do, and so this is a great place to genuinely just reach out to people and say, hey, this is something that I don't know how to do, right? I have no idea how to do this. And somebody in the chat probably does, which is really cool. It's a really nice facet of cultivating a community like this because it makes you a better artist. Like I do. It showing up to the streams and talking with other people, joining the Discord, talking to like-minded people that maybe know something that you don't, it makes you a better artist because you're learning things in a very kind of one-on-one environment. So yeah, never be, there's literally a whole help, section in the Discord server where if you have any questions, somebody in the Discord, there's over 200 people in that Discord. Some of the most talented fucking people I know are in that Discord. And so there's a lot of people that could give advice and could help you out with whatever you're, I mean, fuck, most of the things that I know have come from friends. You know, YouTube videos are nice to learn, but it's impersonal. You did not miss the Dr. Phil diss track. No, we haven't played it yet. Anyways, Naughty Dr. Phil diss track. Is it gonna play? All right.
You're the black sun parading over the mountain high in the high noon, a night and the crows may not grow, but
Change
we
the submission.
can
I got you.
fly. Every sunrise, I rise into the sky and see on a branch, waiting for you. The toilet paper doesn't end until it does, nigga. And you keep getting me high. Hey, 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 hey. So Dr. Phil wants to kill my eye. Well, nigga, I'll die before I let you kill me. Ironic, but I'm for real, nigga. I'm for real, nigga. Hey, I'm for real, nigga. Nigga.
Naughty Ho is a boundary breaking artist. I mean, literally no bounds. Some dry, beautiful crooning in the background. Just way back there. Just gorgeous melodies. Just crooning under fucking pots and pans. Now here's the thing. Naughty Ho has sent some very abrasive tracks in the past. Some very goofy, silly tracks in the past. This actually is maybe like, I mean, I like it, like as just as a song, you know, like goofy wackiness aside, like I think that the pots and pans banging is a super kind of experimental, fun way to do the percussion. And you know, obviously a lot of the time your vocals are this super like, no, don't roll on my keyboard, bud. You're gonna fucking end the stream. But I think it's a really fun way to do it. You know, it's a little free form. But you know, you're obviously a talented vocalist. I can hear the quality in your singing. And I think that the percussion is really like fun to listen to. I think where it's kind of arrhythmic in some instances of the track, it kind of gives this sort of like tension to everything. And I think it sounds cool. This is probably my favorite thing you've sent in, just because I feel like there is, apart from silliness, there is a real intention here behind what you're doing. And honestly, I would like to hear kind of more of this sort of loose freeform sound, because I think that you could do something cool with it. I think that you could expand upon it, maybe refine it a little bit more, and turn it into something really interesting. Anyways. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. There's a whole album of this. Whole album of pots and pans. Dude, I feel like there's another artist that I'm thinking of that has a lot of like super metallic, loose percussion like that, but I'm gonna drive myself crazy trying to think of it, so I'm not gonna get into it. Shit, I can't remember. Anyways, a little homework for you guys. Now, I don't need to get into why. We could talk about that later, because I don't want to divert too much attention away from the tracks that we're listening to. Everyone drop their favorite album that's come out this year in the chat. Just, you don't have to say why, just what is your favorite album that's come out this year? Refresh the page. Okay. All right, let's hit it. Ideation from Moopy. That Hasegawa album is pretty killer.
I think about how my birth's a miracle in another world. I didn't leave the hospital, I'm here, breathing in oi cynical, trying to find meaning in the minimal. I know that I should be thankful for being born and still alive to this day, but sometimes it's hard to see the light when your world is only different shades of gray. But it's all thanks to my mama's prayer that I stand here today. She offered her life for a chance for me to stay alive to this day. And thank God she's alive today, because I don't think I would have forgave the Lord if he took my mama away for someone like me to take up her place. Because someone like who I wasn't deserving of anyone else's love. I should have been like a dead dove. Do not eat, do not love.
That little piano cascade was a lot of fun.
Ideation is my day-to-day, man. Ideation is my old relation. Ideation has been with me since then. Ideation was my realization. I don't fear the day when I die. As long as it's painless, I don't mind. I get why people are hard to find. Miles away and miles behind. Catch myself associating.
We're gonna close submissions in probably about 13 minutes when it hits 2 hours. Close free submissions at least.
Died in 05. Save the trouble for those in my life who had to see me at my worst every day from within my life. This isn't meant to glorify the things meant to be horrified. It's just that this has been my life long after I was first alive, and I'm only alive by a crazy miracle, whether it's God or the art of medical. This is the life I have to keep stable, if not for me, then for my mom's prayer. I've been emptying bottles, gives you something to hide from the battles, makes me feel better for a while, but it can't turn the tears into smiles. I drank a bit before writing this, and by a bit I mean a few bottles of the finest liquor Europe has to offer. Cheap wine, all from the coffee shop. The nights are lonely, and I need warmth. What better warmth than the one from poison? I'm sure you can understand when you feel that nobody understands what you're going through, or doesn't want to. But who am I to act entitled, like they're the ones who should care, when it isn't their demons to play with? But I know I should stop, and I know I will stop, cause an angel came by and consoled me one night, which might have hurt my pride, but it said the things which I needed to hear. I think that's enough of the beer. I think it's time for a new frontier. I think it's time to wipe away the tears. But I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. I don't know why I am. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Nice to hear from you, Moopy. I know that the tracks that we've been hearing from you recently have been maybe a little more focused. They've been a part of the album, you know, an album with no purpose, as you've called it. But it's been nice to hear, because I know that the first couple tracks you sent in, you know, Skibbity Ohio Riz, I get it. I understand. But it's been nice hearing these tracks from you, because I think that now that you're branching out, you're being more vulnerable in your writing. You're being more intentional with the sound and the sort of goal of what you want to achieve in the song. I think that you're just kind of exponentially getting better here. I think that the writing on this track is probably some of the best writing. This might be the best writing that I've heard from you on a track. There is a lot of focus behind what like what you're going for here. Narratively and conceptually, these lyrics are super concise, and they're super succinct in their writing and the delivery. You stay on track, and you really do get a lot of information out here, all kind of within that same sphere of, all within that concept. And so really, I think that this is the best writing that I've heard from you, and I'm super stoked about it because, I've pretty much been following the progress you've been making since that first song you submitted to the stream. And it's just, it's nice to see that progress happen so quickly. So good job, for real. All right. Let's see here. Got... Yeah, okay, so I'll probably close submissions in about 10 minutes because... Oh, shit. Rose got cut from work. I'm sure I think somebody can get her. Mel, thank you for the stream. I'm heading out. Hey, have a great night, Misty. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I think we'll probably cut submissions in about 10 minutes. That way we can focus on who is here. And if we have time, we'll see what we can do. But for now, let's hit this modern baseball cover from Hiroshima.
The fossils of my footsteps will be unearthed at a far-off date unknown, impressed in concrete from walking home.
Dude, what are these fuck-ass emojis you guys are using? What the fuck is that?
In mobs of greasy air, romanticize my despair, but they won't know that I didn't care. I love the silence, I love the empty streets, crawl down on hands and knees in a heartbeat if I had to. I owe that at the very least. The map had faded out, but I had sworn I noted every stroke. I guess the rain hit before the ink had dried. Where I thought I'd be was not what I'd perceived. Assessing the progress from beneath your sheets. That's why I need the silence. I need the empty streets just as bad as they don't need me. It's a sick, sad shell of a marriage. It's all there is. It's all I need. I can be everything you need if you make me. I can be every crack in your concrete if you let me off easy. I can be easily deceived if you want that, but you are the ember of my heart, whether you like that or not.
Nice little deep cut from 2015 from Hiroshima. This sounds really nice. I've never heard this. I can't believe I've never heard this. I love it. That just simple guitar plucking backing track as you deliver the most gentle, hushed, reserved delivery of all time. It sounds nice. It's a pretty killer cover. I love the way it sounds. I really do. I think you do a really great job doing the song justice. And honestly, a really great vocal performance from you as well. Sung so many times in the middle of the night. Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Like I really do love this. I mean, Hirosha kills anything they do, to be fair, but it's cool to hear like an older, deeper cut in the form of a cover from you. Dude, I know I say this every single time modern baseball is brought up, but it's fun because when I interview, and I know that I've said this 100 times, I just think it's so funny. But when I interviewed Dustin from Walter Etc., and because he's friends with the guys in modern baseball, and he was talking about how they were just trying to play a show wherever they could, just whatever venue would take them, they were playing a show there, and so they got a gig in the back room of an adult video store. And so it was Walter Etc., at the time Walter Mitty and his makeshift orchestra, modern baseball, and Tiny Moving Parts. So those three bands, because they all knew each other, so they all three played in the back room of this adult video store. And after they played, Too Late, nope. After they played, the owner of the store gave them all the show. Yeah, that did sound fucking stacked. The owner of the shop let them each take home one adult video as like a sort of a goodie bag for playing the show there. And I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure Dustin said there's a picture of them all holding up their adult DVD of choice, which I thought was just fucking hilarious. But it's somewhere in that interview that I did with Dustin, which was a lot of fun, But yeah, just a fun little anecdote. Is it too late to submit? No, it's not. It's not too late to submit at all. Souvenirs, if you will. Boo, you're cheesy. Anyways, let's hit this Insomniac track. All right, we got Mystery, Insomniac. Let's do it. But yeah, no, it's not too late. You guys just came in before. I was gonna cut off submissions in like 5 minutes, so you guys like just made it. Stream has been very fun. I got you, Wasper. That guitar especially does kind of sound like Portishead. Yeah, dude, this is killer. So much texture in this track. I love that super surf rocky guitar. That does kind of sound like trip hop when you incorporate these kind of tumbling drums and fun little horn sounds. This is killer, man. I love this. It's got a super great groove to it. As always, Insomniac knocks it out of the park with how dynamic and textured these fucking songs are. This is great, dude. I love this, man. I really love how this sounds. It's so good. I love that guitar so much. But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Insomniac is such an incredibly talented producer, especially when it comes to those drums and, you know, sort of sample usage and kind of reformatting those samples. It's killer, as always. All right, so we're at 2 hours in. So what we'll do here is, okay, I've got the Dream Days track. And so let's see here. I'm going to list out some names, right? So this is the time to pay attention. If you're listening, pay attention. I'm going to list out some names. So I've got Y Block, I've got Blosper, I've got Evergarden, I've got Sin, I've got JR, and then I believe an upcoming Switchblade track as well. If you are here, have not been played, and did not hear your name out loud just now, now is the time to let me know. Drop the name of your song in chat if I did not list you. Because I'm gonna close submissions. Now, if you've been here, like, we're gonna get you. Oh yeah, April as well. I see. That's why I say these things, because I know that I'll miss them. All right, so we're gonna do our best to get these done, and we will just move on from there. And if we forget anybody, if we skip over anybody, not cursed. Thank you. See, this is why I ask this. Anyways, let's do it. Do we have a flashing lights warning for this? These visuals are fucking incredible. The dot matrix that you've got over everything gives it a really nice look. Nice. This is really cool. I love these visuals. This super heavy embossed kind of like watery distortion that you've got over all of the visuals is really cool. I like the way it looks. I like how much it distorts what's going on, but you can still recognize the visuals. I think it's super cool, super slick and stylized. I love the sound of this track. As always, super textured, super foggy, and these drums that kick in on the back half of the track that are super heavy and marching sound fantastic. I really do love this. I love this whole album, but this song in particular has a really cool ambience to it. I love how heavy the drums are. It's super cool. This is a super cool track. I think you guys fucking nailed the sound that you were going for. Okay, so you could always pay to skip the line if you want, but free submissions are closed. So we are going to focus on April, Y Block, Blosper, Evergarden, Survival in Negativity, JR, and Not Cursed. If I didn't list your name, we'll figure it out. Anyways, April, let's hit it. Thing I didn't have the creativity to finish. The genre tag being sex. I am broke, so I will not be skipping the line. Hey, totally understandable. Like I said, it's never like, it's never something you've got to do. Good evening, melmige. Hey, Del, how you doing? Hey, this was fun. This is a really cool groove and a nice, like, super fun poppy bounce to it. I like the samples that you've got going on here. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a super cute track, and I like the energy that you provide here. I know that you always come in here with silly energy, but I see through it. I see through your silly facade, and I can recognize that you're a talented producer. And I think it's a lot of fun. I know that it's unfinished, but still, I like the idea. I like what you've got done here. It's fun. All right, let's hit Y Block with Dirt Roads. Pretty Rainy, dude. I haven't heard a Rainy beat in a long time. I used to frequent the Rainy Beats YouTube page. I was on there quite often indeed. All right, Dirt Roads. Let's hit it.
I just keep driving these dirt roads. I don't know if I'ma go back home. I still drive the same damn back roads, but without you it feels so wrong. You could be gone in a minute. You broke my heart into pieces, and now I'm rushing all the way to the clinic. I don't think I'll ever get it. I just think that'll diminish. That way you don't have to find a way to run away just for you to forget it. I don't think you'll ever get it. I just want you to diminish. I just want this to be finished. I just want you to run away from me. That way I don't think that you'll stay for me. Falling in love is not the place
Switchblade,
for me.
did you submit?
Everyone just wants someone to pay for things. When everyone just wants someone to play these games. When everyone just wants someone to rise to fame. But that was after all of the things I did. I just keep driving these dirt roads. I don't know if I'ma go back home. I still drive the same damn back roads, but without you it feels so wrong. I'll just keep driving these dirt roads. I don't know if I'ma go back home. I still drive the same damn back roads, but without you it feels so
Have you checked my song yet? Not yet. was waiting to see your name in the chat.
It feels so wrong that I'm in love with you. Say you don't want me to. You could have been it with me. I don't really want to chase for you. I don't really want to think about all the things you didn't do. Seeing you with him, I am not a fan. Seeing you again, this is not my plan. You didn't wanna be one, so I put you back behind everyone that wanted me. You didn't think it was funny, so I started laughing cause that's what you wanted. It's funny to me. Couple years ago, I remember when I asked you out, I sat down and you said you fell asleep. Now I realize that you never wanted me. Now I realize every time I take someone out, I think they're in front of me. Take a look at what you've done to me. I was laughing then, now it's not funny. I just keep driving these dirt roads. I don't know if I'ma go back home. I still drive the same damn back roads, but without you it feels so wrong. I'll just keep driving these dirt roads. I don't know if I'ma go back home. I still drive the same damn back roads, but without you it feels so wrong.
Nice. This is pretty nice. I really like the vocal delivery here. It's super smooth, and the thick mix on it is really nice, especially you know, against that guitar. It's a nice little contrast in sound, and I like it. You know, Ryani, I'm familiar with Ryani's production, and I think that in terms of those acoustic kind of more ballady sounds, I think it's always a good time. And I like your vocals on this as well. They're super kind of like, they're very somber, kind of melancholy in their delivery, which, you know, makes sense considering the sorry, I'm kind of multitasking here, which makes sense considering the writing and the tone of the track, and I think you do a really good job. I like the kind of country inspired sound. This, you know, kind of fast, more hip hop inspired delivery there is actually, it plays out better than I would have thought it would have in that context, and I think it sounds nice. But yeah, this is pretty killer. And then up next, who's been here for a while? Not Curse has been here for a long fucking time. Anyways, Stranded, let's do it.
Bones to snap like a branch. I can't deal with this anguish. Freezing cold, no plans. Crawling home, I'm stranded. I cannot give it up. I try to give a fuck. I'm abandoned. Don't tell me what it was. I dealt with my own luck. I can't stand it. I'll freeze my soul. Don't breathe when I'm walking alone. Your voice through the phone. Won't talk back to you if you call. Just leave me on the highway. I decide to run away. I know you hope I'll change my mind. Come to you another day. I'ma do it my way. Don't go by my pace if I don't return by Saturday. Coming down off a fine now. I can't let anybody find out. On the walk back to my house. Time is slower, it's frightened. Bones to snap like a branch. I can't deal with this anguish. Freezing cold, no plans. Crawling home, I'm stranded. I cannot give it up. I try to give a fuck. I'm abandoned. Don't tell me what it was. I dealt with my own luck. I can't stand it.
It's not over yet. I see that waveform. We've got more on the way. The slow down and pitch down outro, a classic, a staple in the community. Yeah, nice job on this. I like the dry vocal over this kind of emo trap beat. I think it sounds nice, and I think that, Jesus, excuse me. I think that the mix kind of maybe lends itself to a bit more of an open open field for the dynamics and the cadence of your vocals to break out and sound nice. And I like the writing on it a lot too. I think you've got a really catchy track that pairs well with the really nice, profound, kind of poignant writing that you've got going on here. Curse Always So Fire? Yeah. I actually don't know if I have ever heard a Not Curse track, but this is a pretty good introduction, if you had to ask me. Sounds good. I think you've got good vocal work on here, and I think you sound nice over this production. Okay. See, let's get sin in here. Let's get SI in, survival in, negativity. All right, let's do it. Band, yeah, always nice to see a Bandcamp link.
It's like this, y'all. It's like that, y'all. You want the ill shit? This is where it's at, y'all. You want the realness? We gon' bring it back, y'all. You gotta feel this, return to real rap, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like this, y'all. You want the ill shit? Homie, this is it, y'all. Make this rap shit good as it can get, y'all. Another classic coming out of this, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like this, y'all.
Motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and y'all don't understand. Motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and Big Noah, he's so ill, we got medical bills stacked up, backed up. Best believe that he will lay your hands like a pastor that's on Chapel Hill. Give y'all chills, cause y'all know that Big Noah, he the coldest. His flow alone, you know this, considered as the opus. Lyrical dopeness, the Lord himself is open the door and you're like, oh shit, she's turning the toilets. Yo, sin, looks like we at it again. Bringing disaster to them, and we ain't asking again. Who's the dopest? Just look at them relapsing again. Got they face looking like he's fucking cramping again. Take a pull off the weed, that's exactly what I need to relax my mind, let my spirit fucking be free. See Genesis and sin, dropping this jettison along with Impress True. This crew better than death.
Looking at a Mac, she know a man's whack. Say you could get with this, so you could get with that. Grabbing on her feet while her knees on the mat. At least I take souls when I hit it from the back. I'm a New York giant without the acromegaly. A one-man posse, you couldn't clone a carbon copy. My origins godly, I was honored by Anunnaki. Bathed in rose water with petals all on my body. Now violate the kingship and this cunning linguist will then flip, eat you alive like cunning lingus. I'm from the Bronx, no more cons than Genghis. Take a snake's eye, throw a pirate off the friendship. Not denominated, but God dominated. Plus I'm obligated to rhyme fly verbatim. My squad congregate like stars constellated. Combined palms pray for the blind mind sedated.
It's like this, y'all. It's like that, y'all. You want the ill shit? This is where it's at, y'all. You want the realness? We gon' bring it back, y'all. You gotta feel this, return to real rap, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like this, y'all. You want the ill shit? Homie, this is it, y'all. Make this rap shit good as it can get, y'all. Another classic coming out of this, y'all.
Never miss when you listen to this, you feel shit, real spit with potential of helping to feel good. Steal this if you needed to see or feel stress. Manifest a better way to confess and feel this. Spit facts if you feeling your heart to say that. Face that, make them see from the front to the way back. If they lack the potential and essentials to face facts, get back on the hill that you lie and say that. Even though you never found your potential and tried to harness it, you thought you was the best at the start. Your counterparts are going farther than you ever been. Thinking that you better than anybody better than you. You need some medicine. Listening to this, you get the chance to take a crash course. Ask more questions, the answers will make you ask more. Understand the mission, the vision is what we bled for. Take it as a lesson, the message will make you learn more.
This house is sacred. Approach the fences with the most noble intentions. Only the chosen allowed on these acres.
Not yet, Archive. I gotta pull up though.
By night and back before the family even knows I was out in the way. The welcome master, welcome back for those initiated. All others are told to get with nowhere to officiate your residency. Wipe your feet, don't bring no baggage less it's bacon that you bring to the table for us to ravish. Yeah, once you're settled in, the rest can begin. Test your method against the melody. Whether they set up the volume and set it to 10 or 11, depending on whether you're repping your weaponry, friend. Act one, provide a redefinition of depth that we defend with these heavy inspirational styles. Innovating in its ways straight from imitation. Get a taste of how we keep the roof up. The foundation laid on solid grounds is why despite the shaky times we're able to provide a sound
like this, y'all. It's like that, y'all. You want the ill shit? This is where it's at, y'all. You want the realness? We gon' bring it back, y'all. You gotta feel this, return to real rap, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like this, y'all. You want the ill shit? Homie, this is it, y'all. Make this rap shit good as it can get, y'all. Another classic coming out of this, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like this, y'all.
Motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and motherfuckers, this the house of incredible skills and
as some of you guys may know, I don't hide my biases very well. And, Sin, and then, this, and, all of these artists are very consistently some of my favorite parts of the stream. This is the kind of music that I listen to on the daily. And so I always love it. I'm super biased towards East Coast hip hop and hip hop as a whole. But Jesus, dude, he will not leave me alone. He's on top of my tower right now. You can't see him, but he's making his way. But I love this. I mean, everybody here, Noah, Mata, True Thoughts, and Sin here. I mean, the verses are incredible. I really love it. They've all got really nice flows. This track is so groovy, and it's got a really nice bounce to it. And the bars are fantastic. Super intelligently written, well thought out, and super fun to listen to. Super smart, come on, man. He won't leave me alone. Which makes me feel bad, because I know that he's just trying to, love on me. So it kind of makes me feel a little guilty. But the production here, the bars here, everything here is just fantastic. I love it. I think it's so fun to listen to. And I think it's got a killer hook to wrap everything up into one neat package. All right, up next, we got Evergarden, Mask It. It's a cover. It's a cover of Mask It to the Casket by Corbin. Love him back. I do. I just, he walks all over my keyboard, and so there's hotkeys that he messes up. Man, I gotta make more songs with Sin. I gotta make more songs with Sin. But yeah, I feel bad for him. He's spoiled though. He's very, very, very spoiled. So don't feel too bad for him. Anyways, let's do it.
I can't be your crush, can't hold myself up. Most days feel like a scumbag. I'm pushing my luck, always saw through it. Puppet on a string, I'm no narcissist, not in love with me. I get too frustrated when I'm not sedated through it. All my passion, baby, I'm paying for my actions. But you gotta celebrate it. I feel the walls but a cave in. I'm a crack in my feelings being drowned. Yeah, I sank them, pathetic. I'm so pathetic. I get it. I'm a menace. It's time for my penance confession. I've been known to cause infection, a weapon, lethally inject, no discretion.
Funny how that works, PJ.
I can't be your crutch, can't hold myself up. Most days feel like scum. I'm pushing my luck, always saw through it. Puppet on a screen, I'm no narcissist, not in love with me. No emotion, I'm masked to casket. Can't control it, do you really wanna see me relapse? Overloaded, I think it's time I pack it. Anyway, folded, it's
non-existent. It's like I'm not here. Don't wanna think again. I don't, I'm scared. I'm getting tired of this.
Nice. I have not heard the original Corbin track, so I can't really compare it to the original, but as a standalone in a vacuum, I like this a lot. Your vocals on this are super, super clean, super well mixed. I think they have a really appropriate amount of room space, and they sound nice. You know, you've got a really great delivery here, and your singing is very, very technically proficient as well. I like the way it sounds a lot. I know I can't really say too much about the writing and the melodies, but that being said, I like the way it sounds a lot. And I haven't heard the original, so I mean, I'm not biased in any way. This is pretty killer, dude. I feel like I don't realize, like, I get tired, and I withdraw from my energy, and I don't even realize it. I'm listening to the song that's playing, and then I realize that, like, I haven't said anything in 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, oh, I lost all my energy, and had no idea. All right, let's see here. Let's just do this. Let's just do it. I'm getting fucking tired, but I'm committed. Anyways, we got JR, we got Blosper, we got Dell, we got Switchblade, we got Papa 9. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mel. No, thank you for submitting.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know that we ended, but just hit me on my phone. I don't wanna sit inside my room and be alone. I can feel the issues there, yeah, I should've known. It really should've ended when I you changed the town. I don't wanna hear that shit from you, don't ask me why. We both know that you were hanging out with other guys. Yeah, I swear to God, it didn't catch me by surprise. I just didn't understand, I gave you everything and what I got was lies. Swear to God, I'll make you pay for it. From now on, I'll openly say that I got the safest shit. If you ain't gon' do it, baby, you just gotta say it then. You know that it's way too late to say that we ain't making it. Cause I believe that we are making it. I don't like you, you don't like me, ain't no point in staying up. But it's undeniable if I ain't in the shoe, then I'ma make it fit. Yeah, I made it, bitch. I put some leather in cow. She be driving me crazy, little bow. I buy a house in the middle of nowhere. Gotta make sure it's remote. Gotta make sure you can't see it. But a house in the ocean, I'm seasick. Got the legs on a bitch, so I beamed it. Always ask for a rap, so see my ass. Yeah, I don't got no friends that don't team it. Ain't nobody cares about your releases. I might just ask you to repeat yourself, cause I wanna make sure that you mean it. Do you mean it? Do you mean it? Huh? Do you mean it? Cause I wanna make sure that you mean it. Yeah, I know that we ended, but just hit me on my phone. I don't wanna sit inside my room and be alone. I can feel the issues there, yeah, I should've known. It really should've ended when I had you change your town. When I had you change your town. When I had you change your town.
All right, I know that the description of the track here says that you've got a rough mix, so, you know, this isn't, I'm assuming since it says rough mix that it's not finished, you're doing more to it, whatever. So we can move away from the mix, and honestly, this is a lot of improvement. I listened to, I've heard quite a few submissions from you for, you've been submitting to the stream for a while now, and I think these are probably some of your best melodies and some of your catchiest vocal work to date. I think that you feel a lot more focused on this production, because the beat, it's super bass heavy. There's pretty much not really any melody in the beat at all. But it sounds nice. I think that in terms of melodies, I think that in terms of writing, I think that in terms of how you're approaching these songs, I think this is some of the best work that I've heard from you, which is nice to hear. It's always nice. All right, I'm making it through. I'm like, I say I'm tired, like I'm not in control here. Like I can just end it whenever I want. Anyways, Swag Wizard. Let's do it.
Chunky Rick
message, I'ma pen you up a letter. Bitch, I'm from the ice cold coast, northern weather. True religion jeans with the motorcycle leather on my jacket, boy, who is you? You ain't nothing but a has-been in your life is oh so tragic. I'ma fit you up to fashion, I'm a swag wizard spitting magic. Boss from Bible in my hand, I'm a preacher to the masses. Defiance of to law will end you up in penitentiary. If science is a flaw, why the formula gon' mention me? Cry a bit of ball, but I'm still stopping all amenities. Last straight to a solid, now you're dead with no integrity. I just ordered the whole restaurant just to pick off half my plate. I'ma throw it to the peasants, they gon' think that I'm a saint. I just go for gold, never second, always first. Even if the system mold, we all turn to fossil under earth. Chunky Rick Owens, big stepper. If you want a message, I'ma pen you up a letter. Bitch, I'm from the ice cold coast, northern weather. True religion jeans with the motorcycle leather on my jacket, boy, who is you? You ain't nothing but a has-been in your life is oh so tragic. I'ma fit you up to fashion, I'm a swag wizard spitting magic. Boss from Bible in my hand, I'm a preacher to the masses. There goes Blossfire on his grind, but the difference between me and you is I could never spy. I don't give a fuck whether I'm ahead or I'm behind, cause I'ma make it to the top and beat you in the climb. Flip the page up on my book with God and Nero. For surroundings, I'm the reincarnation of the saint. Ain't that astounding? Double up the interest, now watch the stock compounding. Blossfire Bible watch, this is how they crown kings. Chunky Rick Owens, big stepper. If you want a message, I'ma pen you up a letter. Bitch, I'm from the ice cold coast, northern weather. True religion jeans with the motorcycle leather on my jacket, boy, who is you? You ain't nothing but a has-been in your life is oh so tragic. I'ma fit you up to fashion, I'm a swag wizard spitting magic. Boss from Bible in my hand, I'm a preacher to the masses.
Nice, man. This is, you know what? I wasn't gonna play anything of mine, but I'll play this second half of the track. I'm pretty sure I played it last week, but I don't care. I want to play something. This is killer, dude. I think this is really nice. I really like the mix that you've got on this. As always, your mixes are super saturated, heavy on the mid range, and super thick. And I think it plays well, especially into this track. You know, you have that super slick, chunky guitar riff as really the main melody in the production here, and I think you sound good against it. It's fun, it's catchy, and I think the writing is a lot of fun as well. This is pretty good, dude. I like this a lot. I know you've been diving kind of towards this sound rather than maybe the more alt rock kind of grungy sound that I've heard a lot from you, and I think it's a cool direction. All right, we got Fuck Me from Dell. Let's do it. And then we got Switchblade and Robin. That melody is nuts. Yeah, this instrumental is wild.
Let's drive tonight to the great America. I wanna ride a demon. Are you scared of roller coasters? I would fuck Baphomet. I've been on that inferno shit. I ain't scared of nothing when you're raised up inside the pit. Having me in a very long time. I must have let it go when I give it all the time. How much I give to you, I'll give it to the moon tonight. Cause this baby is short, but this body is bursting. Big dicks put down in me with big ass. Give me all that me. I'm a baller cause I earned this money. Now shut the fuck up to them. It's this your first time, baby. Love cause it's mine too. Leave those clones up cause they know not friends. You can just fuck me like you want to. How long will you let me come inside you? I waited so long for this body today. If this body's you're here for, then why don't you stay? I waited so long for somebody today. Come give me the chance cause I can throw it all away.
Crazy lyrics, I'd have to agree. favorite frozen pizza? I don't know. When it comes to frozen pizzas, I like a thick crust. I don't like a lot of thin crust. I mean, I like thin crust, but I just prefer a kind of puffier crust. Really, I'm a Hawaiian guy. But instead of ham and pineapple, I really love how chicken and pineapple tastes on a pizza. But I think like a Red Baron, like Meat Lover is old reliable. I don't know if anybody else has had Red Baron frozen pizzas, but they're good. They're not expensive. Quality food. Adele, these lyrics are very intense. But you know, I can appreciate some overindulgence in like, you know, in terms of writing, in terms of sexuality, in terms of sensuality, in terms of being super intense about it. I can respect that. I don't turn my nose up at that. It's super intense in terms of the writing, but I think in terms of what you're going for, I think you definitely nail it. And honestly, the production on this is really fun, especially on the back half of the track. I think your production really ramps up and is super tight, impactful, and really hard hitting. So this is honestly pretty killer. I mean, I really like the way this sounds. I really like these huge fills and massive drums here towards the end. It's pretty killer. I'm not gonna lie. The lyrics are nuts. They're crazy. They're so intense. But like I said, I can respect that. All right, we got Switchblade, we got Papa 9, and then we've got little old me. We've got Melmige on the beat. Anyways, let's do it. Thanks, Mel. Thanks for sharing. Maybe one of these days, I'll give you guys a little performance. I'll give you a little performance one of these days.
I just be counting in bills. I don't know how you feel, okay? Counting up 100 grand. I rock out like I'm in a band. I talk to your girl, she a fan. I'm feeling her water just rising up. Don't think that you understand. I still bro on the ground, better pick him up. But I don't give a damn. When I walk in the spot, better listen up. I got the blink in my hand. Swear to God, you just look like a bitch to us. He tried to plot on the kid, but he wasn't quick enough. That bitch duck when I came with the strap. Bitch duck when I hit him with that. Bitch talk, now he off of the map. Stick talk, now he had a collapse. Yeah, we caught one and we drawed one. Now he's about to get him fucking wrapped. Put a chop out, make him drop down. Let off every shot in this mag. But I ain't going out bad. Counting on my fucking stacks. What the fuck you know about that? Set him up when he's down bad. Try to rip him up house fat. Keep him clicking like a mouse pad.
Song is not deep at all. Hey, that's fine. Song doesn't need to be deep lyrically. So, hey, how you doing? I didn't even see your comment until now. How you doing, man?
I just be counting in bills. I don't know how you feel, okay? Counting up 100 grand. I rock out like I'm in a band. I talk to your girl, she a fan. I'm feeling her water just rising up. Don't think that you understand. I still bro on the ground, better pick him up. But I don't give a damn. When I walk in this spot, better listen up. I got the blink in my hand. Swear to God, you just look like a bitch to us. He tried to plot on the kid, but he wasn't quick enough.
I mean, it's fun. I know you say it's not deep, but I think it's a lot of fun. Your vocal energy here is it's heavy, it's high intensity, and I think that you sell it well. I like the mix as well. It's super clean, and this, you know, kind of thrashy, kind of like trap metal guitar with these super stuttery trap drums. This is a nice sound, and I think that you pull it off well. I know that this is kind of like a sort of a filler for you, but I think it sounds good. All right, last track of the night. We got Papa 9, Casamigos. Let's do it. I love you guys to death. I'm glad that we're wrapping up. I'm getting tired. I'm getting a little sleepy.
Sorry.
sadly, my life is a vacation cannot sleep for the time being, and I remembered it was Monday. Well, I'm happy to hear from you. I hope your traveling is going well. Have fun on your vacation. Local brand here called Luigi's that is really good. I just now saw the frozen pizza on it. I gotta come visit the Midwest. I gotta come visit you guys. Dude, I will. I gotta give me like a date. We gotta figure it out. I'll come visit you guys. We'll come hang. It's only like an 11-hour drive. I think, at least. It's an 11-hour drive. I've done that before. I think that I could maybe make it. Hey, what a great way to end the night. Nice little kind of shoegaze adjacent track you got going on here. I like how crunchy and kind of like harsh and staticky that mid-range is on the instrumental. The vocals kind of match that tone. They're super dreary, super worn out and tired, and I think it sounds good. Nice writing. It's nice, and that's it. I'm so tired. I think I played this last week. I don't really have a whole lot of updates for this week other than the usual shit's coming out. Expect it. I'm trying to get together some interviews, but it's kind of, the interviews are I'm getting them together, but I haven't been able to really nail down the ones that I'm working on. But should be, me and Fatsy have been kind of playing, we've been kind of bouncing back and forth in terms of getting one done. I've talked to, I think I'm going to get one with Fentanyl soon, if you guys like her. That's coming up. And that's probably about it in terms of things that have been confirmed. But yeah, I'll play like the second half of this track just because I think it's nice. So he's skipping King Hung. Oh, no, hold up. I'm so sorry. I haven't seen you in the chat. I didn't know you were here. Here, hold up. Shit, where is it? There it is. But yeah, I'll play the back half of this, and I'll play the King track. But yeah, I just like I just like this verse.
Keep washing those hands, achieve that mental cleanliness.
Underdeveloped, but I think it sounds nice.
Swallow symphonies of grief cause I respect the status quo, and hollowed out my creaky bones to fill them up with wired nodes. With the relations in my throat, I choked them down to hold them close, but every tendon turned to stainless steel rescinds a bit I know. But I'm not cold, that's disillusion, forced contusions of my soul. It said that dissonance is picturesque for icy isolation woes, but actually it's heat of fire, reaching deep and I would know, cause every scream internalized would stoke the flames a little more. So every step of rotten flesh against the concrete and the snow, I lost a piece of what was left, turned to a skeptic killing hope, a walking carcass with the guilty conscience filthy from the road. I talk when obvious it's okay to express I'm running low, but otherwise in silent voice reactions acceptable, and so daily anecdotes respond cause I respect the status quo.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Mel, do you like Shofu? I guess I don't know, but yeah. I love this project, dude. I'm super. I don't know. After I did the album, after I released, do you have the lyrics of the song "The Egg in the Cycle" somewhere around? Yeah, you know what? I do. I have the lyrics on my phone. I'll put them up on Genius because I know that we have. I know that we've got the Genius page for the pianist, so I'll put them up for the Egg and the Cycle as well. But yeah, after I made the album, man, like I didn't write any hip hop for like months because I'd gotten so much out all at once that I like didn't know what to do, and so I don't know what I'll end up doing with this track. But I'm just happy to make something in. I'm happy to make more hip hop. and to like kind of be back to writing stuff that I like again, writing full ideas. Because when I put The Pianist out, like that was everything in me. That was everything that I had. Lyrics on Genius, yeah. The lyrics, there's so many words to The Pianist. I mean, there's so many fucking words. So Genius was pretty much the only option. I was talking about my Life project. Dude, Sin, we gotta make more shit together, man. We gotta make more music together. Where's the Cowboy song at? The Cowboy song is still exists. Where is that shit? Where is that shit? I'm sorry, King. We might actually end up getting to you next week. I apologize. What the fuck is it? Is it really a year old?
I got my gun in my right pocket, and I put one in the left eye socket, yeah.
I knew.
I'm like 1, 2, 3, bullets fly to the freezer. Looking for me, steady chasing me, Drake. I got your mother and your brother getting steady on their knees.
Out in the fields, yeah, I work like a mule, racing cattle, bum, mom. I'm an 8 reason full, I got boots on my feet and a hat on my head. With the lesson that I'm teaching your head. Blow shots at a critter, pour shots on my liquor, jack, drink me, rock, take a shot to my liver, bleed red, white, blue, steal on time for dinner. When the missus at the table with some taters and my biscuits. Hey, Williams, on the record I listen to. Shoot a liberal for trying to put bugs in my food. Taking everything literal, what's a cowboy to do? But always move, put sons in the field, but never in school like the old man did. And mine did too. Hear a banjo play under a full lit moon. I'm a man, no shaves, no showers, just tools. Biceps sweat in the sun, I'm rugged. City slickers, ain't seen nothing. Blue collar, belt buckle busted. Off the grid, goddamn, I love it.
I haven't listened to this in a bit. Yeah, I haven't listened to this one in a while. I've got two very different deliveries on this song. I do love.
On my head, with the lesson that I'm teaching your head. Blow shots at a critter, pour shots on my liquor, jack, drink me, rock, take a shot to my liver, bleed.
I'm proud of that one. I forgot about that. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a fucking deep cut, man. Oh man. But yeah, dude, I'm back. I'm happy to be back in the saddle, but I am doing a lot of band stuff. You know, I dropped 2 projects this year. I dropped an EP, and then I dropped a full-length album. So, you know, I love hip hop, but the full band stuff has just kind of been something different. Also, Hirosha, me and Hirosha are working on something too that I think is going to be some of my best work yet, some of our best work yet. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be back in the saddle thing, and you know, with people focused on the YouTube channel, I feel less of a pressure to get music out. I feel like I can wait long periods of time without getting music out because the channel is still there, and you know, I'll still be pushing out content in one way or another. But yeah, always fun to make music, I suppose. But I'm super pumped about the band stuff as well. He's on the space bar.
If I tried to stay alone.
Alright, well, anyways, whatever. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna end the stream there because I'm fucking beyond tired. But it's been great. Thank you guys for being here. As always, it's a lot of fun. I look forward to this every Monday, and it's nice to know that you guys do too. And so I will be seeing you guys next Monday. Be on the lookout for videos and all of that fun stuff. See ya.